I was partway through watching Ziran J Zhao's house. I'm sorry, not good with Chinese names at all. But I was partway through watching Ziran's video on everything culturally right and wrong with Mulan 1988. She released a video a while back of her tearing the Mulan 2020 movie a new asshole. I loved it. And at one point, 11 minutes and 30 seconds into her video, she talks about Zuko.
But imagine if you applied my fix to Zuko. I need to get my face back! You do, Zuko. Indeed you do. Still hot though.
And I just found myself just wondering, like, how did Zuko just universally just become known as the hot guy? Like, in Avatar, arguably, we'd all say Zuko is like the hottest character there. Like, you've seen my video from last year. Everybody just loves Zuko, and it's weird because when she said like it's still hot though, it's like, oh yeah, his scar. It's something that a lot of people just forget that Zuko has a scar. And I found myself wondering, I want to do an edit where I cover up the scar. And I'm sure there are edits out there like of people actually covering up Zuko's scar and they'll see he's still hot. But me, I even feel like covering up the scar is an insult to Zuko's character because his scar is part of his character. But I also have to be aware of the fact that his scar is a disfigurement. And in the real world, nobody would like him. So then I started thinking, oh, I need to tweet about this. But how do I construct this into a tweet? Oh, I'm so surprised that in the cartoon community, nobody found Zuko disgusting despite having his scars. Like, that would get me cancelled. Well, I've said much worse on my Twitter, but I'm uncancelable. Yeah? I'm uncancelable at this point. But regardless of my many questionable tweets, it's still a valid point though, even though I worded it very wrong. But what I'm trying to say is, Zuko, despite having this massive disfigurement, this thing that in the real world people would run away from him, the cartoon community, despite or in spite of, still loves Zuko, still thinks he's super hot, but his scar takes up a lot of his face, and without that scar he'd be arguably even hotter. So I don't know, is it because the scar is there as a permanent reminder to anybody who sees them of his shortcomings? I don't know. Or maybe it's because in the Avatar world they like to frame him a lot where you don't see the scar. Because if I try and think of Zuko within the context of the show, all I see is this cute teenage boy looking at me from his right side, and his scar is on his left side. So is that it? Or is it, like I said, the cartoon community, we're so past like what's on the outside that literally a lot of us do not even see Zuko for his scars. We just see him for the character he is, and a lot of girls just like brooding assholes. So that actually is what attracted me to him. Zuko's physical appearance has nothing to do with it. It's the personality. I like me sad boys. But yeah, I just really wanted to get my thoughts on this topic out there. Super short video. I'm sure a lot of you are grateful. I talk too much, but I'd really like to know any and all thoughts you have in the comment section down below about this topic. What attracted you to Zuko? Was it the physical appearance or not? Do you think you'd like Zuko more without the scar? I don't know. Personally, I don't think I'd like Zuko more without the scar. Who's messaging me? Go away. But what if there was a way, like within the show, maybe Katara's like waterbending powers, like maybe it healed Zuko's scars? Would we have liked him more? I honestly don't know. Like in season 3, he just looked normal, and maybe everything his dad did to him was erased, but we knew what his father did to him. Okay, now I'm just padding out the runtime of the video. Fucking shut up, TBC, goddammit. Okay, that's all from me. Let me know every and all thoughts you have in the comment section down below. Yes, no, maybe so. Also, if you have not watched Ziran's video, I highly recommend it. She's very entertaining, she's very pretty, and I love her so much, and I want her to be my friend. But that's never happening. Anyway, love your faces. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, merch, and or. But with that being said, my dear sweet lovely viruses, this is TVC. Mwah. Signing out.